practice community.
And I'm going to invite you to just come into your child's pose. And in your child's pose, you can rest your arms and rest your head and rest your forehead. Take deep breaths in and out. And just think about what you want to receive from our practice today. We're going to be going through a mindful flow too. So we're going to move through a little bit of grounding, a little bit of flowing. We'll do a mandala flow. Leave here feeling anchored and supported. Let's walk our hands over to the right and stretch through the left side body. And then take your hands all the way through center, stretch in the opposite direction. And then take your palms all the way through center. Come all the way up into your tabletop, and then move through a few cat-cows. Come all the way through center. Leave your right knee where it is. Lengthen your left leg long. Lift your opposing arm. Just draw your navel in. Get really strong and steady. Take a big breath in. And then let's tap our elbow to meet our knee. And we're going to do this a few times. Good, maybe just one more. And then extend your arm and extend your leg. Now maybe you reach your right palm back, grab hold of the ankle, just open up. And then release your right palm, release your left knee, land your palm, land your knee, and go the opposite way. So opposite arm, opposite knee. Draw your navel in, press the ground away, get really long through the body, big breath in. And then let's tap our elbow to meet our knee. And just do a few. Good, maybe just one more. Extend the arm and extend the leg. Perhaps you reach your left palm back. You open up through the body for 3, for 2. Good, and then just release your palm. Release your knee. Come all the way into a table. Take your breath in. Curve through the spine. And then arrive in a neutral. Tuck your toes, lift your knees up. Just shift your hips back in space. Hover for 3, for 2. And then on 1, lift your hips all the way up towards the sky. And then let's leave our left foot where it is. Take the right leg up. Lift your right knee. Draw your knee into the chest. Step the foot between the palms and lift your arms up. And from our crescent lunge, let's open up into a warrior two, land the heel, reach your palm forward, your other arm back. Take your inhale, reverse the warrior, just lift your heart up. And then come all the way around and frame your foot. Good, and then just step your right foot back and let's vinyasa flow. So we lower down, roll over the toes, open the heart, and then shift back to your down dog. Leave your right foot where it is, lift your left leg up, and then draw your knee in, step the foot between the palms, lift the arms up to crescent lunge, and then open up to your warrior two. Take your inhale, reverse the warrior, and then come all the way up. Windmill both palms to the mat and frame the foot. Good, step your left foot back and then flow. So we're gonna do this same exact thing 2 more times, but adding on a little bit. So leave your left foot where it is, lift your right leg up, bend through the right knee, circle through the hips. And then take your right leg all the way up towards the sky. Draw your right knee in, take a big step forward, lifting up to your crescent, opening up to your warrior two. Inhale, reversing the warrior, coming all the way forward, and then stepping the right foot back and flowing. Lift your left leg up, circle through the knee, open through the hip. Draw the left knee in, lifting all the way up, opening up, and then reversing the warrior. Coming all the way forward and stepping back. Now for the last flow, I'm gonna let you move with your own breath, adding on what you like. I'm gonna add in a flipped dog, but it's totally up to you. We can meet up at the end, back in a child's pose, just like where we began. Once you've arrived in your child's pose, connect to your breath. I love seeing everyone doing different things. Wow, I love seeing everyone in different places. I just noticed Steph's outside. I think I see cactus behind Steph. That's so cool. Amazing. Okay, come from your child's pose back into your downward facing dog. I was saying to my group earlier in yoga teacher training, how amazing it is when you think of how many places we have in the world on one Zoom call. And right now I'm looking and I see Paris, I see the United States, I see Dubai, I see Cayman Islands, I see the United States, I see Abu Dhabi, I see Mexico, I see the United States, and I'm in Indonesia. And isn't that amazing? And our Zoom connection is different than our connection in real life because we're connecting literally, I think every continent is on this call right now. Am I missing one? I guess maybe South America. Africa. Okay, I'm missing some continents, but the point is there's a lot. Take your right leg up towards the sky. We don't have anyone from Antarctica here. Beautiful. Okay. If you feel like it, if you want to bend your knee and flip your dog, go for it. It's just an invitation. It's an option. Nice work, team. Come all the way around. Take your right leg up towards the sky. Beautiful. And then draw your right knee in. Step your foot between your palms. Lift all the way up and open to a warrior two, just like we did earlier. So take your left arm back, take your right arm forward. Check what your right knee is doing. So you want your right knee to be stacking above your right ankle. Beautiful. Just find that alignment. Get really strong where you are. And then let's flow with our breath. So let's take a big breath in and reverse our warrior. And then come all the way forward into extended side angle. Just do 3 more. Two more. Good. Last one. Come all the way forward, and then you choose whether you want the arm to come to the inside of the thigh. Maybe you come into a bind if that's part of your practice. If you do feel warmed up again enough and you're feeling a little wild, you might come into your bird of paradise. I'm not going to do that right now. I feel like Yasser's going to. I know him pretty well after 3 years together. It's our 3-year anniversary as a community. Let's press through both feet. We're going to lift all the way up. Lengthen through your right leg. Just reach your right arm forward. Take your right arm alongside your right calf. Lift your left arm up. This is your Uchita Trikonasana, your extended triangle. And then you might shift weight onto your right foot and right fingertips, lifting all the way into your half moon. Maybe you kick your foot back, come into a quad stretch. And then just release your left foot if you have it. Step your left foot all the way back. Lengthen your right leg. Just turn all 10 toes in and come forward into your wide-legged forward fold. Let your body dangle. And then slowly lift all the way up to stand. Take both palms onto the hips. Just pivot your left toes to the back of the mat. Lift off of your back heel. Come into a crescent lunge. And from your crescent lunge, we're going to lift our arms up towards the sky. And then do a few hinges forward. Lifting the arms all the way back up. Maybe just 2 more. And then a last one, lift all the way up. Open your arms in a cactus. Take your left arm underneath the right. Find your eagle arms. And now let's shift weight onto the left foot. Take your right leg behind you. Now see how it might feel to come all the way up. Cross your right thigh on your left. Sit low into your eagle. Just hang out here for 3, for 2. And then on 1, we're gonna lift all the way up, draw your right knee in, interlace your palms in front of your right shin. Now maybe you land your left palm on your left hip. Perhaps you hook your fingertips around your right big toe and just extend the leg. See how it might feel to open your right leg to the right. Take your right foot through center, grab hold of the outer edge of your right foot. Extend your leg, just stay for 3, for 2. And then on 1, cross your right ankle in front of your left, take your palms together, let's lift onto our tippy toes. Do a little quarter swivel. Land your heels. You should be facing the side wall right now. And if you don't know what side wall you should be facing, know that wherever you're facing is perfectly fine. You're facing the right direction. Take your hands onto your hips, leave your right foot where it is. Step your left foot wide. Turn your left toes out. Sit into your warrior 2. Take an inhale, reverse, lift your left arm up. And then come all the way up. Take your palms forward, frame the foot. And then step all the way back to your plank. And either move through a flow or come up to down dog. And then when you're ready, we're gonna go the opposite way, taking your left leg up. Maybe bending through the knee, stacking the hips, flipping your dog if you feel like it. And then eventually pulling the left knee in, take a big step forward, lift your arms up, and then open up to a warrior 2. And then move with your breath. Sorry, I need to make sure my calendar notifications are off. I don't know if you guys heard that. That is a notification about my upcoming Bali retreat meeting tonight for my group that just ended. Hard to believe that was a month ago. You choose your variation here. Land your elbow onto the thigh. Maybe you come into a bind. Maybe you come into bird of paradise. I'm not doing that today. And then when you're ready, press through both feet, lift up. Lengthen your left leg, reach your left arm forward. Take your left arm alongside your left calf. Lift your right arm up. And then shift weight onto your left foot, left fingertips. Lift up to your half moon. Perhaps you kick the foot back. Come into your sugar cane. So you guys can't hear this while you're doing the practice with me, but every single night here, there's music. It's like people playing instruments, like beating drums. It's some kind of ceremony. I live in a very traditional Balinese village, and I still haven't figured out what exactly it is. Let's release our right foot. Take palms onto the hips, just lift up. Turn your toes in. And then come all the way forward, and you can grip your palms to opposite elbows. Just let the arms dangle. Take one more round of breath. And then press through both feet, come all the way up to stand. Take your palms onto your hips. Turn your right toes to the back of the mat, lift off of your back heel. This is your crescent line. Lift your arms up. It's the pose of the week. We're going to hinge our heart forward, reach our arms back, and just do 3 more like this. Two more. Last one, lift the arms up. Exhale, take the arms all the way back. And then lift your arms up towards the sky. Let's open our arms in a cactus. Take our left arm underneath the right. High five the hands. And then see how it feels to shift weight onto the right foot and extend your left leg. Press through the right big toe. And then come all the way up to stand. Take your left thigh on top of the right, sit low. And then come all the way up to stand. Bring your left knee in, interlace the palms in front of the left shin. Maybe you hook fingertips around the big toe, just extend the leg for 3, for 2, and then 1. Opening up towards the side for 3, for 2. And then on 1, come all the way through center. Eventually coming all the way back, cross your left ankle in front of the right. Lift onto little tippy toes. Do your little swivel, land the heels. Take your palms into your heart center. And know that you are facing the right direction. Wherever you're facing, it's all good. Hands onto the hips, take a big step forward with your right foot. Turn your right toes to the front of the mat, bend through the right knee. Lift your right arm forward, left arm back. And let's take a big inhale. We're gonna reverse the warrior. And then come all the way forward and frame the foot. Lift your right foot all the way back. And then move through a flow or go straight back to your down dog, your choice. Let your head just drop between your arms. Good. Taking deep breaths in and out. You're going to bring the body all the way forward. Come into your plank. Nice. And then slowly lower all the way down onto the navel. So your belly comes all the way onto the mat. Take your palms alongside your hips. To reach your arms long. Beautiful, you got it. Now keep your pelvis heavy, your belly light. Lift your heart up, lift your legs up. Come into your locust pose. Amazing. Stay here for 3, for 2. Good, and then 1, lower all the way down, just rest the cheek. Let's go the opposite way. So lift all the way, or so not the opposite way, I lied. Interlace the palms. And then lift all the way up. Good. You could keep the arms just alongside the hips. Your choice. Nice. Beautiful. Good. Stay for 3, for 2. Nice. Last 1. Lower all the way down. Rest the cheek. And we're going to move into one last variation. Leanne's already 1 step ahead of us. I think she knows what's coming. You're going to grab hold of your ankles. Oh, wow. I just realized Leanne used to not be able to grab her ankles. Now she can. Wow. That's amazing. 3 years of yoga. When you're ready, just kicking back, creating space, opening all the way up. And if you are coming to do yoga with me in Bali, I'll give you a really cool assist here. Sit on your feet. Really deepens the stretch. Good, just stay for another round of breath. Lower all the way down, rest the cheek. And we're gonna make our way all the way back up into a down dog. And from our down dog, take your right leg up towards the sky. Pull your right knee in. Lay your right knee across the width of the mat. Coming into your pigeon. And snuggle your left knee back. Coming all the way forward. Hold that shape for one more round of breath. And then come all the way back up to your down dog. Beautiful. And then from your down dog, we're going to come all the way into the opposite side. So take your left leg up. Good. And then come all the way forward, laying the left shin across the width of the mat. In Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, he says that there's 4 stages on our path to enlightenment. The first is intellect, it's thought, it's readings, it's being exposed to the teachings. The second is the emotional response. It's when the teachings touch your heart. It's when you pivot from thinking something to feeling something. The third is Ananda, bliss. Fourth is Asmita. This is when we have this bliss for a long time. Take one more breath. And then we're gonna come all the way up and just bring the knees in towards the chest and come all the way onto our back body. Open the arms in a cactus. Just drop the knees to the right, gaze over the left shoulder. Let's take another round of breath. And then just open our right arm, take your knees all the way up, twist the opposite way. Open your left arm, take the knees up, give your body a nice little hug. And then bring your soles of feet together, let your knees knock open. All of a sudden tired. Come into your butterfly. If there's any last movements that would seal off your personal practice right now, feel free to take them. When you arrive in Shavasana, let your whole body get heavy, sink into the shape, find stillness, rest. Know that I'm going to bring you back in a couple moments when the time is up. alone. Oh, you're sinking like stone. Carry on. May your paths be the sound of your feet upon the ground and carry on. When you're lost and alone, or you're sinking like stone, carry on. May your paths be the sound of your feet upon the ground and carry on. Carry on, carry on. Give your fingers and toes a little wake up wiggle. Take a nice long stretch from your fingers all the way through your toes. Just take your knees into your chest. Give your body a nice, soft and sweet little hug. And then just come all the way up to your seated shape with the palms at your heart center. I'm thinking tonight just about how grateful I am for all of you. Really, really, really means a lot to have you as part of my life, being here, showing up for this community, for each other, because this class wouldn't happen if you weren't here to take the class. So I just want to acknowledge that and thank you for being present. Let's close this practice with an intention. It is the ancient but original intention, passed from heart to heart, year after year. And it's that our practice remains steady, our efforts remain continuous, and that our yoga helps and heals, and it serves and it benefits all beings everywhere. May all beings be safe. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be free. May the thoughts and the actions of each of our lives contribute towards this. Let's just finish with an Om sound. We're going to breathe in, breathe out, breathe in to make the Om. So taking a big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Thank you all for being here, and happy Saturday. The light in me, it sees and it honors the light in you. Thank you.